Speaking the truth, no one else has the guts to say. The Charlie Kirk Show.
All right, everybody, welcome back. I'm just getting a kick out of this whole thing. Ampfest speaker drop, the first of many. Get your tickets, ampfest.com. Play cut 54.
Americafest is the starting point for us to take America to greater heights in 2025. We have a team that is ready to change the world and bring America back to greatness.
Experience the greatest celebration of America. 4 days, thousands of patriots, the loudest voices, the strongest leaders. Featuring Charlie Kirk, Tucker Carlson, Steve Bannon, Jesse Waters, Greg Gutfeld, Grant Cardone, Rob Schneider, Matt Walsh, Michael Knowles, Glenn Beck, Riley Gaines, Todd Chrisley, Savannah Chrisley, and more. December 18th to 21st in Phoenix, Arizona. The movement meets here. You won't want to miss this. Register now at ampfest.com.
That is ampfest.com, amfest.com. Go to ampfest.com. That is Americafest, ampfest.com. Stay right there. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Email us, as always, freedom@charliekirk.com. I've resisted this story for quite some time because there's a lot happening in this nation right now, but this one's getting a lot of attention. And I certainly have strong opinions about it. And it's a lot more than a logo. So Cracker Barrel has changed their logo from the one that we've always been used to this just really vanilla. I mean, that's like the typical risk-averse corporate rebrand on the right, where the other one feels very traditional. You kind of pass it down. And people are kind of freaking out. And so this was Cracker Barrel's response. They say, oh, Cracker Barrel's gone woke. That's probably true. And they have this long, ridiculous letter. If the last few days have shown us anything, it's how deeply we care about Cracker Barrel. We're truly grateful for your heartfelt choices. And this is the most offensive part of the entire thing. Let me tell you. What has not changed and will never change are the values that this company was built on. Hard work, family, and scratch-cooked food made with care. Hold on. Time out. If you guys were going to fix something, make it so that your food is actually digestible. The logo thing is completely irrelevant to me. If you guys are going to go do a corporate rebrand, bring in maybe a team, like bring in Paula Deen. I think Paula Deen would be a great rebrand. At this point, only Sydney Sweeney can save you. You guys have completely messed this up. There is only a single way out of this hellhole that you have dug. That's right. Only Sydney Sweeney can save Cracker Barrel. At this point, they should just basically go to their bank, whoever has their line of credit, and say, we need $250 million. Why? We're going to pay Sydney Sweeney whatever it takes to go eat fried chicken and our disgusting food. Now, people say the pancakes are good. I don't know. Listen, Cracker Barrel, I'm giving you some free advice. Go borrow $200, whatever it takes, and go make her honorary chair and have her just sit in a rocking chair. In fact, what you should do is you should say the first 1,000 guests every Saturday get a free Sydney Sweeney bobblehead or something. Just Sydney Sweeney sitting in a rocking chair, slow motion. At this point, it's the only thing that can save you. And the ad shoots itself. What are you guys doing with a corporate rebrand? And this thing is just ridiculous. And by the way, they have a whole LGBTQ alliance. Okay, let's just be honest. Can we put this LGBTQ thing up? When I think of Cracker Barrel and I think of the type of person that goes to Cracker Barrel, which of course I bet our audience loves Cracker Barrel and a lot of people do, I can almost guarantee you the homosexual kind of community is not gravitating towards Cracker Barrel. Maybe the juice bar, of which doesn't exist in Cracker Barrel, probably some sort of other, uppity metropolitan restaurant. I tried to eat at Cracker Barrel once, and it was very difficult. I just so unhealthy. It's just like overwhelming. their whole theme is country, and they just transition to modern city. The people want country. If the one thing I will say that was always appealing about Cracker Barrel, you walk through the gift store, you know, it's old and traditional, and it feels like yeah, exactly. It feels like you're going back in time, and Americana, and you get fried chicken with a side of an angioplasty, and you know, it's really country hospitality. And you're driving endlessly, you know, from Chicago to Springfield, Missouri, and then you just pull off to the side of the street or off the highway, and there's Cracker Barrel. And now it's trans Cracker Barrel. Now it's something completely different. And so apparently the truth has come out. The key woke reformer in the company was also part of the advisory board at the Human Rights Campaign, of course. The CEO of Cracker Barrel even admitted the logo change is, quote, about being a place for everyone, as if having a white man on the original logo was somehow bad. Again, I want to be very clear. If you are, the NFL is doing the same thing with these ridiculous cheerleaders. And yes, men can be cheerleaders, but men should not be go-go dancers at football games. Big difference. Nothing more masculine than a man holding up a woman who has to go do some sort of a flip. Not masculine when a guy's doing go-go dancing at the Minnesota Vikings football game. I want to go a little bit over time. This is an AI video. Is this a real video? I don't understand. Is this real or is it not real? It's AI? Okay, what cut is it? We'll play it after the break. I want to play that. We're going to go a little bit longer so Ryan can get adequate YouTube material. But listen, for all of you listening on radio, if you were going to Cracker Barrel already, you got to get Maha in order. Okay? Because nobody goes to Cracker Barrel to lose weight. I get it if you want to do it, and you know, kids love it. I'm sure there are worse options. But only Sydney Sweeney can save you at this point. We're going to go a little bit over. Stay right there.